Hello friends, myself Professor G.B. Bhagat from Department of Electronics, KBP College, Pandharpur. In this second lecture of paper number 10, that is Fundamentals of Microcontroller, and unit number 1, that is Architecture of Microcontroller, we are going to cover various points such as the overview and features of MCS 51 family, that is microcontroller 51 family, then block diagram of 8051 microcontroller and the pin description of 8051 microcontroller. Let us see first the overview of MCS 51 family. In 1981, the Intel Corporation has introduced an 8-bit microcontroller, that is 8051. This microcontroller has various features such as 128 bytes of on-chip RAM, 4 kilobytes of on-chip ROM, then it has 2 timers, 1 serial port and 4 IO ports. Here each port have 8 bits size. All these components are on a single chip. The Intel also has allowed other manufacturers to make this microcontroller with some different parameters, but one condition was there, the condition that they should be code compatible with 8051. Here code compatible means the programs written for other microcontrollers should be executable for this 8051 microcontroller. In this way the 8051 family is formed. Then some members of this family are 8051, 8052, 8031. Let us see the comparison between these microcontrollers. Here if we consider the parameter ROM, then for 8051 the size of ROM is 4 KB, for 8052 the size of ROM is 8 KB, and for 8031 that ROM is 0 KB. Then RAM, for 8051 size of the RAM is 128 bytes, for 8052 RAM is 256 bytes, and for 8031 the size of RAM is 128 bytes. Then about timers, 8051 microcontroller has 2 timers, 8052 has 3 timers, and 8031 has 2 timers. Then IO pins, for 8051 microcontroller it has 32 IO pins, and all other controllers have 32 IO pins. Then all the controllers have a single serial port. Interrupt sources, for 8051 there are 6 interrupt sources, then for 8052 8 interrupt sources are there, and also for 8031 there are 6 interrupt sources. Then let us see some features of 8051 microcontroller. The 4 KB on-chip program memory, that is this 8051 microcontroller have 4 KB of on-chip ROM. Then it has 128 bytes of on-chip RAM. It is also called as data memory, and ROM is also called as program memory. Then it has 8-bit data bus and 16-bit address bus. It has also 32 general purpose registers having size of each 8 bits. Then it has 2 16-bit timers which can be used as a counters, that is T0 and T1. The next, it has 3 internal and 2 external interrupts excluding reset interrupt. The next, it has 8-bit CPU with registers A and B. Then it has 16-bit program counter and data pointer, that is here both the program counter and data pointer are 16-bit in size. Then it has 8-bit PSW, that is program status word and stack pointer. It has 4 register banks. Each bank consists of 8 registers. It has 16 bytes that can be addressed at bit level, that is these 16 bytes are called as bit level address. Then let us see block diagram of 8051 microcontroller. It has the block that is CPU. CPU stands for Central Processing Unit. The main purpose of this CPU is to synchronize the functions of all other blocks of the 8051 microcontroller. The next block is the ROM, that is, as in features of 8051 we have seen, it has 4 KB of ROM. This ROM is used to store the programs. ROM is also called as program memory, due to which, because it stores some programs. Then another block is the bus control block. The function of this bus control block is to control the functions of various buses, that is address bus, data bus, then control bus. The next block is RAM. 8051 microcontroller has 128 bytes of RAM. This RAM is used to store the data in the during the program. Then next block is IO port. This 8051 microcontroller has total 4 ports, that is port P0, P1, P2 and P3. Here port P0 and P2 are used for external memory connection as address bus and data bus. The next block is the timer block. It has 2 timers, that is timer 0 and timer 1, which are used to perform various functions related to time or to generate some time delays. These timers can also be used as counters. Therefore, external inputs can be applied to these blocks as counter inputs. The next block of this diagram is serial port. Here serial port means this controller can be connected with other devices in serial manner, that is for serial communication. It has two main terminals or pins, that is first one is the TXD. This TXD pin is used to transmit the data serially. Similarly, another pin is RxD. RxD is used for receive the data serially from other device. Then next block of this block diagram is interrupt control. Here this interrupt control block controls various interrupts of the 8051 microcontroller. The next block is the oscillator block. Oscillator block is one of the important block for this microcontroller because it provides the clock signal, which is very important for function of this microcontroller. Then this external crystal and 2 capacitors are required to connect externally. For this 8051 microcontroller, it requires or it operates with the clock frequency of 11.0592 MHz. Therefore, it requires the crystal of 11.0592 MHz. This is all about the block diagram of microcontroller 8051. Then let us see the pin diagram of 8051 microcontroller. Here pin number 1 to 8 are assigned for port 1. The name of port pin number 1 is P1.0. Here P1 stands for port 1 and 0 stands for pin number 0. There is P1.0 to P1.8 1.7. These are the total 8 pins that are assigned for port 1. Basic function of these 8 pins is to transfer the data parallelly to the output or to receive the data parallelly to the input. There is function of this port is simple IO, that is input or output. The next pin number 9 is assigned for reset function of the controller. Then pin number 10 to pin number 18, pin number 10 to pin number 17, these are the 8 pins which are assigned for port 3. Here basic function of each pin of port 3 is simple IO function, but along with this it has some another alternate functions. For example, port P3.0 pin have the function of serial data reception, that is RxD. For P3.1 the alternate function is serial data transmission, that is function of TXD. The next P3.2 and P3.3 are assigned for the interrupt functions, that is interrupt 0 and interrupt 1. Then pin number P3.4 and P3.5, these two pins are assigned for timer functions. Then pin number P3.6 is used for write function, and pin number P3.7 is used for read function. The next pin number 18, that is crystal 2, and pin number 19 is crystal 1. These two pins are used to connect the crystal externally to the controller, because here it has on chip oscillator and only the crystal is connected externally. Then pin number 20 is of ground pin, that is ground terminal of power supply is connected to this pin. Then from pin number 21 to pin number 28, these are the 8 pins that are assigned for port 2. Here alternate functions of port 2 pins are higher order address bus of memory, then pin number 29 is PSEN, that is program stop enable function. Here this pin is used for programming of external memory. The next pin number 30 is assigned for ALE, that is address latch enable, which is used to demultiplies the multiplexed address data bus. The next pin number 31 is EA, that is enable access, that is this pin is used to access the external memory. The next pin number 32 to pin number 39, these are the 8 pins that are assigned for port 0. Here basic function of port 0 pins is simple IO. Also basic function of port 2 pins is simple IO. The alternate function of port P0 is multiplexed address data bus. In bracket here alternate functions are given, that is AD0 to AD7. Then pin number 40 is assigned for the power supply, that is power supply pin is connected to this pin of microcontroller. Hence these are the all pins that are available in this microcontroller 8051. So thank you very much.